Hi everyone, you may have seen a day or so ago that Deep made an announcement to say that a new software has been built for lifetimedeal.com, and I just wanted to share with you my first look inside the software and also how it compares to another software that I already use. And it's quite exciting to see what they've built. Some of you are really going to enjoy using it. So let's have a look. So lifetimedeal.com, they have a Facebook group. If you haven't joined it yet, I'd suggest you do, because currently you can go to this link here, which is userhoot.com/register. And before the software launches, they're giving you a trial to test it out. So I've had a look at it and I'll show you what I've found. Now, if you go to their website, lifetimedeal.com, you can also sign up. And apparently on their live webinar last night, they were saying that they were going to be giving those of you that signed up to their email list a extra little benefit. So I'm not sure what that's going to be, but let's wait and see. So yeah, the video, as I say, is definitely worth looking at as well, because they kind of cover what I'll show you. But I thought I'd just show you how quickly I set up in probably less than 10 minutes this particular software. Now I'm going to go to our own Invanto Club site and open that up for you so you can see inside. Okay, so I'm on the members page of the Invanto Club site, and I believe, I'm just going to check, but I'm pretty sure if I open this or any of the other pages on this particular subdomain, it probably will show up. So let's have a quick look and see. Yeah, okay, so I've added this little pop-up down on the left hand side. It's a black and white icon, and if we click it here, wherever we may be, I can show you. So I've actually added it to the subdomain of the Member Factory site, and currently I've just added a little test hoot, as they call them. I've called it UserHoot, and I'm going to review and put this video in here. And basically it's a pop-up so that people can click to it and see if they want to read your article. It can be an announcement about something on a website, and you can link to it. So this link here, at the moment, I've just, for purposes of showing you how it works, I've redirected it to the home page of the Invanto Club, which currently does not, I haven't added it onto the home page. I've only added it as a member benefit. So for anyone who's going to the members page, they will find the pop-up, and obviously you can use this on your own sites, whether it's a membership or whether it's an actual main domain. You can have that to let your website visitors actually see what you're doing and share your blog posts, your articles, or use it, as I say, as an announcements where you're going to be sharing new content, etc., if it's inside a Member Factory site or something similar. Okay, now I'm going to show you inside the account. So this is UserHoot. So once you've signed up, you get access as a trial membership, and you've got their little icon here which just takes you to the front page, and this is where I added a project. So I clicked on new project, and I'm only allowed one. That's interesting. Okay, so it's a trial, so I only got to use one project, so that's what I've got here. We can have a look at this one. So if we click on here, and you can either manage it. So if we click on manage, it shows when it was published, which was today, and if we click on here, we can go back in and edit it. Or if we were on a account which had more projects set up, then you could clone it and replicate it for many websites. Now, one of the benefits they're saying about this particular software, as opposed to the other software which I have, which I will show you in a second as a comparison, is that UserHoot is really good for SaaS people, people that manage more than one website, people that manage other people's websites, I guess. So good for agencies. So if you edit it, and what I did was I added a title. You can add an expiration date. So if you want a post to disappear, you can add a date. I've actually added this as 2050 so it doesn't disappear at all, but you can set it if it's something that's time relative and you don't want perhaps an offer to show up, then you can set a date for it and take the hoot down. And I've published it. Obviously you can set them up as drafts if you want to do that in advance. I also clicked this little plus button which allowed me to add a category. So I just made up one called software and added that, and you can change the color there if you want to do that, which I've left as is at the moment. Here you can add UserHoot, your information, and you'll notice a little drag drop icon pops in here as well, because this is based on the Invanto software and Invanto behind this software, and they've partnered up the people at Lifetime Deal. So you can add an image, and like you would in WordPress. So that's all looking pretty cool. And then here you've got the link text and the URL that you want to send people to, and you can click whether you want to open links in a new tab or pin to top of feed. So I did that for this one. And then we've got the feed. So at the moment, as you can see, I've only added one post, or hoot as they call them, a user hoot. If you want to add more, you can just click on this button and add a new one. And categories, currently I've just added one, but you can add more. That's really useful if you want to segregate your content on the pop-up. And the button is what it looks like. So as you can see, you've got no, I don't like this, I'm indifferent, and yep, this is really cool. So you've got a kind of smiley face area that your visitors can actually fill in, and they can even send you their feedback. So that's really nice. And then just close it down. So yeah, that's about it here. Now I'm just going to show you Beamer, which is the other software that I've been using, in fact, since April. I had to check when the first post was. It was April 11th, 2018. So I picked Beamer up as a lifetime deal back in 2018. I've been using it on my Business Rocks website since then regularly, and you notice some similarities here and some things that look cool. I mean, all of mine I've put images in, so that's really good, and it's worked really well and does have a tracking activity, but I'm only on what they call the partner plan, which was the lifetime deal plan, so it doesn't have notifications and some of the other funky bells and whistles that this particular software, UserHoot, is going to have in the future. So it will be really interesting to see how it develops. And if you haven't got Beamer and you're new to this, then do go and check it out so you can grab the free trial. And on the 19th of February, they will be rolling out the launch. The cart will open. Don't know yet how much it's going to cost, but looking at their actual website, it does look like it could well be somewhere in the region of $49, but we'll wait and see. And this is the back end of Beamer, so you see it's different kind of setup but similar idea. So it's you know, a different platform, but it's a similar idea. But as I say, at the moment, if we go back to the UserHoot system that's been built by Invanto, it has all the same features, with the exception, as I say, some of the more premier features like notifications and things are not there yet, but they are going to be enabling those in the future, and they are listening very much to what people like you and me have to say. So do go and join their group, go and check it out, let them know what you think about the software, the feedback, and yeah, hope you find it really useful, and I'll catch up with you again soon.